What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be working on Jason's Civic hatchback, the K20 car that was at my house. We finally got it over here to the shop. Some of the things we got to do to complete the setup are we need to mount the radiator, need to put the axles in, secure the header because it's just hanging on there right now. Need to bleed the clutch, need to remake those raggedy ass fuel lines, tidy up some of the wiring, pressure wash the motor and the engine bay, and put a tune on it. Well, tune it. So not sure if I'm gonna do a two-part video of like tuning it and putting it together and then tuning it, or just do a video of putting it together and tuning it. So just stay tuned. Hopefully I don't run into any roadblocks and I'll be able to get this thing done today. Guys, so I just did a little time lapse of me putting in the axles in the car, but before that I spent a couple hours just really tidying up the engine bay. I got rid of the fuel skirt that was down here. I heat wrapped this part of the engine harness and I rerouted it. He also had the brake lines under here, so I moved them back onto the firewall. I also made a throttle cable bracket. I made hoses that go from, which I'm gonna move this to underneath the fuel pressure regulator, but I made hoses to the brake booster, redid this fuel line, put the water line on and welded it shut. Also welded the one on the back shut because we're not running heat on the car. I put I rerouted the clutch line also, and I fix his TPS because he's using a B series to K series TPS conversion, and I taped up some like exposed wires that were over here too. So just cleaned up some of this bunch, just like minute stuff. I put a before and after picture on here of what it looked like, and then after I did it. I still need to pressure wash the engine bay. My goal is to just get the car to run, and then I'll drive it down the street to the car wash, and once I bring it to the car wash, I'll just pressure wash the engine bay off. He doesn't have a fan with the car right now. He has it with him. So I don't know if I want to tune it without the fan or not. I might just put a small fan on it, like the one that we always use on the dyno we stick in the car, because it is a pretty cool day out here. So I want to really take advantage of the weather right now so that I'm not baking on the dyno. So in about an hour I'll have the car ready to fire up. I just have to put the radiator on, have to bleed the clutch, and I have to hook the ECU up and load the tune into it. So stay tuned. I know I'm not showing a lot of action of what's going on. Trying to stay focused on working on this thing and getting it knocked out. right guys, so everything is done except for the wideband wiring, and I just need to put fluids in the radiator. So we're gonna try and start it up and see what she does. It does have old gas in there. It's been in there for like 5 months, so I know I do need to drain that out. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to bump this thing off and see if it'll start. All right, so there you go. Shit starts up. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull on the rollers just to get it prepared to get on a dyno tomorrow. And it's getting pretty late and we're gonna reach our curfew here soon. So stay tuned for the next video. It will be of this car on the dyno. As always, comment, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next upload.